What is going on, guys? It's Kieran, and today I thought I'd do a video that's a bit different. I wanted to do a inside the mine video. So if you guys don't know me, if you guys are new to my channel, I am Kieran. I am a Valorant player and I have reached Immortal by solo queuing. And I feel like a lot of the times people try to improve their gameplay by focusing on mechanics or their aim, when a lot of the times it can be up to the choices you make, or maybe even the things or angles you decide to hold that kind of influence how much of an impact you're going to have on the game. And there are times where you just make bad choices in that regard, and it's not really your aim or your positioning that's kind of messing you up, but more of how you're taking your gunfights, what you're deciding to do in a certain moment in time when you have to make a choice. And I thought it'd be fun to kind of go over some of my clips and kind of tell you what was going through my mind while I was playing them. I think it'd be a lot of fun and a good learning experience for those of you who might not be as experienced in FPS shooters, or maybe those of you who are experienced but want to improve your game and take it to the next level. Before we get into the clips, I want to give you all the rundown like I always do. Make sure to follow that sub button because I do upload to YouTube all the time. And also make sure to follow my Twitch, which I will leave in the description below because I do stream almost every single day. So the first clip, we're going to be starting on Ascent. We're going to be attacking the B bomb site. Now I am Ray, so I am going to be entry and I'm going to have to make sure that my team can get into site clearly. So here I know that I don't have the information, but I have to entry anyway. I wait for the Phoenix flash and we walk into site. Okay, so let's break down what's happening so far. So here I notice that my Phoenix is going to go into site and he's going to be the entry that's going to clear site for the rest of my team. Now, the reason I stay out here and I don't follow them into site is because all 5 of you running into site can be a big problem, especially when you have agents on the other team that have util that can flush you out. Valorant is a game of map control, and you want to make sure that you control the entire bomb site as fast as possible to not allow them to move up so easily. So I noticed a Cypher on staircase and I decided to throw a nade at him. The nade will cause him to do one of two things. One, he's either going to have to run away from the nade into site and into my team, hopefully allowing them to kill him, or two, he's going to have to retreat into CT, allowing me to move up and change up my location. Him running into the 1v3 on bomb site is way better than me just taking the one-on-one. And him running back into CT will give me and my team a little bit more space for us to kind of set up. So after throwing the nade, I noticed that Cypher went into bomb site, so I'm hoping my team can kill him, but I also noticed that while I'm walking up, the Sage saw me cross. So if I hold the left corner here, she can pre-fire me pretty easily, or even worse, she can calm to one of her teammates that I'm in this corner. And a lot of them have mollies like KO and Phoenix. So whenever you have people like that on the other team, you want to make sure that you don't kind of give away locations as to where you are, because they can flush you out pretty easily. So here I know that Sage is probably alone. I didn't see anybody else while walking up, but I think I would have seen them if they were there. So I decided to go ahead and take the 1v1 here. That way she won't give away that information and they won't know exactly where I am. So this is the biggest choice I had to make all round. The Cypher ran into site after I threw the nade, but somehow he got a kill and he didn't die. So there's 2 of my teammates on site with him, so I put in the full trust that they're going to kill him. So instead of going after the Cypher, I decided to make a play and try to read the enemy. So what I'm thinking here is that the enemy team is going to rotate, right? And they're going to see that the Cypher is on site with my team, so they're going to assume they have a lot more space than they actually do. And whenever people think this, they try to go for a play. They either walk into smokes or they try to sneak their way onto site, you know, while the Cypher is trying to be a distraction. So I kind of guess that they're going to be doing this, and I decided to walk into the smoke and try to get a free kill instead of going after the Cypher on site, fully trusting that my teammates are going to be able to kill him. So somehow my team still can't kill the Cypher, so I just walk back and pop a cap in his ass.
Fucking kidding me, dude. That's fine.
So now there's only 2 people left on the enemy team and I have no idea where they are. I notice my homie is planting and I want him to be safe. So what I do is I use my nade to throw it at CT. If somebody is in CT, then they're going to back up and give us a little bit more time to plant. And by throwing this nade, I can kind of forget about staircase and CT for a little bit and kind of focus on lane to try to keep my planner safe. I actually didn't see this flash while I was playing, that's why I didn't look back in time. So whenever there's 2 people left on the enemy team, 99.9% of the time, they will not come from the same direction. So since Phoenix came from lane, I assumed that the other person was going to be coming from staircase, and I decided to go for the white peak. I know I could just play time and try to wait her out, but that's what she's going to expect, so I thought that I can catch her off guard by going for such a white peak. So since I didn't see anybody in my peak, I decided to jump for information here. I'm using my map to get all the information I need. If she does want to defuse the bomb, she has to show up pretty soon. So here I know it's a Viper, so I know she's going to have some kind of util, and she shoots, and I decide to white peek her. The reason I white peeked her here is because since she has a Viper, I know she might have some util, and I don't want her to set any of that up, so I decided to go for the kill as fast as I can. Okay, so the next clip is going to be kind of short, but there is a lot of choices I had to make in quick succession, so I think it'd be a pretty good one to cover. So here we're defending on A on the map Icebox, and we don't have a gun, so we got to play pretty safe. So here I notice my Sova threw a dart up in the sky, and it marks her, so I know exactly where she is, but she knows exactly where I am. So I decide, since I'm saving, I want to play a little bit more tricky, and I decided to throw a smoke down to keep her guessing. Now I know there's still one mark on the arrow left, so I decide to walk into my smoke and pray that she gets marked by the arrow so I can jump out and kill her with the shorty that I bought earlier. So the reason the Reyna most likely pushed up is because she only thought I had a Marshall, since that's what I used to try to shoot her, and she didn't know that I bought a shorty. So me going into the smoke and using the arrow as information allowed me to get an easy kill on her and grab a gun. So after killing the Reyna and getting a free Phantom, I noticed that she was so far into sight that they're most likely all going to be pushing right behind her, and I decided to pre-fire at a common angle where someone could be coming from. So here I noticed that the Omen is on site, but I also noticed that my Reyna is up in nest. So I'm using the box as cover here, and instead of peeking to the right like he expects me to, I decide to go around and peek him through the left side. That way if he does decide to go right, at least my Reyna can kill him, and that way we cover both angles.
Oh, I fucking hate this bitch, bro. She just pushes like an idiot.
So here I noticed the Killjoy ult was about to go off, and I probably could have updrafted and dashed out of sight if I really wanted to. But I know that Killjoy was going to be really pushed up at this point, so I decided to jump over the wall and try to see if I can get a surprise peek on the Killjoy, who I know is most likely already on site.
Niana was
So even though I got hit by the ult and I do eventually die, at least I was able to trade out my Reyna who got killed by the Killjoy. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want me to make any more videos like this. I really do enjoy making Valorant coaching content, so let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you all in the next one.